Hello to all the good people at Crash Champions 223. It's David here at Discount Forklift. I'm proud to be standing next to your brand new 6,000 pound lithium ion powered forklift. You can see she's by Lift Hero. She has got your Crash Champions logo on there, Crash Champions name, the Crash Champion company colors. We're really proud of this forklift, the way it came out, not just in appearance, although we really like the appearance, but we also like the performance of it as well. Hope you guys will join us in that opinion once you get it. She has a name. Her name is Brianna. She's got a name tag on both sides here. If you call her by name, she will work a little extra hard, and since she's a workhorse anyway, that's really something. Before we go on with the forklift, I want to show you some things that I'm going to send you in this goodie bag here. There is a Discount Forklift Equipment Maintenance Guide. There's lots of good information about forklifts and maintenance in here. Good information to have, but I'm going to tell you, you guys are fortunate in that you were smart enough to buy a lithium-ion powered forklift, and that eliminates 90 to 95% of the maintenance involved with a forklift, so a lot of that will not be applicable. But back behind this tab here are your periodic sign-offs. I always tell people to shoot their originals out of the book here, leave them in the book. That way you always know where there's a good clean original when you go to shoot another copy or more copies. Here is the Discount Forklift Troubleshooting Guide. Big shout out to all the guys back here in the shop that put this together. They start out with a drawing here of the forklift and the major components, identify them so everybody's calling things the same name. Then they go into questions and answers and challenges, solutions that we've had over the years. People have had questions on forklifts. I'm also sending you a little light reading here. Here is the use and maintenance guide. Here is the parts guide. I'm going to put both those in the bag as well. And then I do have a couple of fun things here for you. I've got the Lift Hero hat, our favorite brand of forklift, on the hat. And I've got a t-shirt for you here. This is the evolution of lifting. There's the front and the back. I want to redirect your attention now down to her name tag here. Right by that, you'll see the little door there. That's your fueling door. And underneath that, there is a sticker that I really need everybody to pay attention to. It's very, very important that everyone take the keys out of the ignition before they go to charge the forklift. So if you'll just take the keys out of the ignition and drop them on the floorboard or drop them in the cup holder, whatever, like that, before you go to charge it, then you can just pop this door right here. There's a charging port right here with a rubber plug in it. Pull that out. There's your charging port. Just plug your charger right in there. When you're done, you pull the charger off. If you would put that plug back in there, that will keep that charging port clean, free of dirt and debris, so you have trouble-free charging for years to come. Let's go on up around the forklift here. I can't pass by the tires without commenting on these tires. You guys get a little bit of inclement weather there. These tires should do you well when you go outside. Whatever kind of weather you've got, you'll be good with that. Certainly not great granddad's forklift tires, that's for darn sure. If you look upon the mast here, you can see that there's a fresh service on it. They just serviced this unit. There's a service sticker on both sides of the mast. That's a good way to keep track of your service intervals on that. Moving around to the front here, I want you to notice all the zerts have been greased and stuff. They've done that. Even the rail where the forks slide here, they've greased all that. Makes it easy to do that. That's the main maintenance you're going to have to do, by the way, is just greasing that the zerts on the forklift. Look at the forks here on the end of the red forklift forks with the yellow tips here. That will make it just a little bit easier for you guys to keep track of the forks when you're outside. If you're running across dark asphalt, if you're out at dawn, out at dusk, in a dark spot of the warehouse, whatever it might be, keep track of the forks so you don't hit anybody or anything. Everybody needs to go home safe and sound at the end of every day. We, just like you guys, are very big on forklift safety, and that's our desires for everyone to go home safe and sound at the end of every day. Let me get on the forklift itself and show you some things here. There are 4 things that you need to do in order to start this forklift. I just did the first one. I put my butt in the seat. You've got to actually have a body in the seat in order to start the forklift. Number 2 is to fasten the seat belt. Anytime you're on the forklift, please keep the seatbelt on at all times. Number 3 is to have the parking brake engaged, and number 4 is to have the transmission in neutral. Let's take just a quick minute and run across the dash here and the controls of this forklift. You've got a red button here on the left-hand side. That is your power cutoff. That's a button that you're not going to use daily, weekly, monthly even, but it is there. If you ever come out and you can't start your forklift, it won't light up when you go to turn it on or whatever, check that button. Somebody probably bumped it and pushed that down. So just pop that back up and you're good to go. Parking brake is pretty self-evident. The transmission control has got 3 positions on it. You've got up for forward, middle for neutral, down for reverse. It needs to be in neutral when you start. On the right side of your steering column here, you've got your blinkers, and you've got your work lights. You've got your 3 forklift levers. You've got your up, down, you've got your tilt, and you've got your side shift. Up here on the mast, you'll see another safety feature we've got there. We've reiterated the fact that it's a 6,000 pound capacity. Don't overload your forklift. 6,000 pounds should be plenty enough for what you guys are doing, but just be aware of the fact that forklift does have a capacity on it, and we don't want you to exceed that. You don't need to be one of these guys that's on the forklift fail videos all over the internet and stuff. Rear view mirror, adjust that so you can see behind you. You got a translucent roof over your head there. If you're outside in blazing sun or a little bit of inclement weather, that gives you a little bit of protection anyway. And of course, you got your work lights up here on the front. On the back here, I want you to direct your attention back here. There is a flashing amber light and a blue light that will come on and shine at the ground. Those, in conjunction with the audio alarm, will all come on when you turn on the key. These will be on the entire time you operate the forklift. That's designed so that everyone around you knows that the forklift is operating and keeps an eye out for you, as well as you keeping an eye out for them. Let's go ahead and start the forklift here. When you start it up, there's no engine in this. There's no starter, obviously. So when you turn it on, all you got to do is just wait for it to go through its internal checks here. It takes about 10-15 seconds for that to happen. You can hear the alarm that came on. You can see the lights came on. Let's go ahead and raise the forks. The first thing I want to do is to do a brake check here. Okay, good brakes there. You'll notice there's a grab bar back here. This grab bar is great for when you're backing up, gives you a little bit of stability. Also has a horn button on there. There's one on the steering wheel, so whichever way you're going, you can make people aware of your presence and keep everybody safe. Let me show you what she can do here. This forklift is actually very agile and powerful, which I think is a good combination. If you can have agile and powerful, I think that's a winning combination. Okay, bring her around here. Let's run the forks all the way up. Bring the forks back down. Tilt them all the way forward. Bring them all the way back. Bring it back to normal here. Here's your side shift. There we are, guys. Hope that she is a great addition to your work force. Here's your lights. Here's your blinkers. I hope that Brianna is a great addition to your shop and becomes a valuable member of your team, takes the load off your backs, makes it easier for you to get your work done, and makes you a bunch of money. Appreciate you doing business with us so we can support businesses like yours. And here is your serial number. Thanks, guys.